Ache. So Digga D has literally brought back drill, bro. Like, I can't lie. This is why Digga D has to be one of the best drill rappers to come out of our scene, bro. Like single-handedly, and it goes to show, even with the power of Digga D, a lot of people was waiting for him to come out of prison. And it's like, yo, when Digga D comes out of prison, Losi comes out of prison, Quankface comes out of prison, you got Rush, you got this, you got Sench. Obviously, he's gone berserk. Digga D didn't just take shots at Central C in his new track. Dave is also catching strays. Look, here's my thing. Digga D, Central C, going back and forth, indirects. It's growth. It's growth. As long as they don't link on road, which they will never link on road, it's not that deep. You get me? So I'll always be an advocate and I will always stir up the pot for both and one next man to do that and that. But anyway, Digga D dropped a tune and he done a preview of the song in his range and it just went crazy. And let's just get into some of the clips.
You only got pose on Insta. I'll mark everyone in that blonde block. You got a clutch on the back. I'll bring up the spring and winter. Boom, boom. Them man's guns are fake, that's facts. They're made from a 3D printer. See it here? See it here? I'm a player's your blood clot, bro. This MC can make that happen. They ain't never turn shit to a ghost. Don't lit up that score when they're snapping.
Bro, can't lie. Whoever produced that beat, whoever mixed it, cold. CGM Digga D, this is Central C. Let's get into this.
And that's Madeline.
Obviously, the audio, it might get copyrighted, man. So if I have to cut out a few bits, you know why it's got copyrighted. You get me? Let me try to go into, obviously, look, this is the boy Digga D. Bam, dropped his tune. This is his YouTube. You get me? What, 2 days ago, it's on almost 300K views. This is organic. I know, I can see it already. Obviously, on the back of that, I remember when Central C done this tune. This tune was cold, and he had some things to say about Digga D.
Comes on, we skip, and with the Marlies, not Bob or Skip. Surrender your flag, cause you're not no quit. Don't be angry at me that you got no hits.
You know it's hard, don't be like that. But he's looking for ratings. And the fans inside the comments got him feeling like he's bad because they're constantly glazing.
Now, here's my question. You get me? Authentic rap. If you're from the streets, you're a bad boy. Does that overpower mainstream artists' power? So the reason why I say that is cool. You got artist Central C, he's, bro, topped America, bro. You get me? He brought back Little Baby. You get me? He's more powerful than a lot of American artists. Like, they know about Central C. So it's like you got the mainstream and then you got Central C's audience. Like, you got his audience. So okay, real authentic rap. Okay, Digga D claims, I'm the real one. I'm authentic. You're not real. You're not authentic. Does anyone even care? Like, what is it going to take for Central C to come and start slapping off his gun and be like, yo, yeah, Central C are a bad man, and then he misses all of these opportunities? Does anyone care? Or does man care? Like, you have to rap what you say you do. I'm asking that question. Let me know in the comments. Me personally, I don't care, bro. If you're from that world, you've experienced that world, your people them and whatnot, and boom, because just have it right. Not everyone, man's friend circle, not everyone is bad boys that's done things on the roads, but they rap about it. You get me? So it's like, you can't just single one man out. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm a millionaire, bro. What about you? Fuck the
But anyways, getting into actual, because there was some pointers that people was putting out. Obviously, they mentioned the Madeline. That one, that track was cold. That bar was good.
Look.
I only got polls on Insta. I will murk everyone in that. And see when man censors it out, it's like, yeah, like putting the visuals in. You get me?
SD got a clutch on the back, I'll bring out the spring in winter. Them man's guns are fake, that's facts. They're made from a 3D printer.
Ooh. Bro, the beat, everything's cold. Bro, Central C's next drop is, it just has to be just, yo, I'm going to dump on Digga D, bro. I'm going to dump on my man. That will shake the scene, bro. I think positioning right now, Central C, do that, bro. It's like, we're in this.
That's nothing but cap, he's lying, and that's why I call him Simba. I'm imagining Madeline missing again. Woo! This MC can make.
Anyone that don't know Madeline, obviously that's Central C's ex-girl. And obviously Madeline, she's massive in this space, bro. She's massive. I don't know. She will call Central C a certain name. Like, I forgot the name, but she was doing loads of story times and blah, 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 blah. But she got millions of followers, you get me? Look, Central C Madeline. Look, you can see it. This might all be a block. This is just, look, this is not even an actual page. Look. She got fan base like that, look.
So you guys want to know what my favorite thing is at Disney? The fucking badge trading. And every time I tell someone about the badge trading, they don't know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you a thing or two about fucking badge trading at Disney, okay? If you go to Disney and you go to like one of the little stores that they have scattered around.
It's mad. Like, do you know why it's mad? Bro, that bar is such a tense. You get me? Obviously, the ex-gal or whatnot, it's Madeline. Obviously, Madeline's been missing. Like, it just made sense. You know, like...
No.
He actually went berserk, fam. He mentioned Ross. He mentioned Traplo Ross. Traplo Ross is tapping in, doing a full bro set down. He's doing a full breakdown. Yeah, let's get into look. Traplo Ross. Let's just type it in. Traplo Ross. Traplo Ross Central C. Look, Traplo Ross Digga D. Let's pop up and see what comes up. 2 days ago. I've looked at Traplo Ross's YouTube. He's already done.
I know what you are. Using flow and I'm cracking. Won't get.
Even if look, let me type in Traplo Ross on this. You'll see it. Traplo Ross. Trap's already done a breakdown. Look, Trap Central C. Trap's already done a breakdown 1 day ago, bro. Trap's already done a breakdown. You get me? And obviously, on the back of that, you know, like bloggers are very influential on the back of it. And even this was this year. Fred Talks Fighting. Look.
Who would win in a fight, Digga D or Central C?
Come on, man. You know what you're trying to do. It's one of those interviews.
Oh, no, not just start. But like, it is it's a good question. They've got beef and you're the man on it. You've done all the research over these years.
I feel like my heart says Digga, but I'd love to see it. I feel like as far as a boxing match that's going to win, like, get crazy numbers, big money, Central C, Digga D, we're trying to see that, but I don't know, the scuffles outside might be a little bit too much to handle.
Yeah, the security would have to double up for sure.
Yeah, I think that's quadruple up. I don't know, Digga D got a different kind of security, so...
Would that be probably the biggest UK fight? Talking about US, but probably the biggest UK fight you can make in the music scene? Like, who else could be bigger?
Biggest UK? I'd like to see Ed Sheeran fight.
Right.
Who could be a bigger fight in the UK scene? Against Digga D and Central C. I don't think there could be a bigger one. That's the biggest that you can get right now. There's not a bigger fight. It's Digga D and Central C. That's the biggest fight.
To see Ed Sheeran fight like Morgan Wallen or something.
Oh wow!
I feel like that. I mean, we're never going to see that. It needs to be like a bar fight, like a whiskey-fueled drunken bar fight.
He's got his own whiskey as well, Ed Sheeran, isn't he? He's got his own drinking brand. Could fit into the mix.
I don't drink, so I don't really be following what drink.
And anyone that don't, obviously, I know I've got a lot of the older generation that follow my content. So anyone that don't understand that the back and forth, here's a little breakdown.
So we are finally here. What happened between these two rappers? Digga D, Central C. I want you to picture this. You're in a Sainsbury's in West London. You're walking through the car park. You see a group, about 4 people having a bit of an altercation. It's getting very intense. Central C's with his brother, Digga D is with his friend. Central C's brother in his left shoulder gets poked with a very sharp object. Later on, Digga D, he gets arrested for it with his friend. But nothing comes of the charges. Now, a thing that often happens When Digga D does something like this, he's bound to come out and mock you for it, especially if nothing's been done back. Digga D goes on to do this in some unreleased songs. Now, people think that this is a back and forth beef. Central C portrays this image of a gangster, a UK roadman, we would call it. But really, he's really just a chill guy, honestly. Digga D comes out in the song saying, do not compare me to this guy. He just watched while we did what we did to his brother. Central C said, yo, your ex, she quite good looking. Yo, she available? Digga D said, what?
No, you can't. Obviously, this is filmed in 2024, guys. So since then, obviously, it's kind of, there's more things that's escalated. But obviously, look, it's all based around his brother. Obviously, I don't know how true certain things are, whatnot. But you get me? And it's based on the area, innit? Certain areas could never, ever be locked in like that. You get me? But, bro, it's healthy for our scene, bro. Like, it's very healthy. It's very, very healthy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. But big shout out to Central C. Big shout out to Digga D. Bro, it shook the scene. It shook the scene, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.